you drinking?
Oh, I'm having a little aloe drink today.
That's nice and soothing. I'm having tea. PG tips. PG tips in my thermos.
What kind of tea? What kind of tea you're drinking?
It's PG tips. It's a British tea.
Oh,
Brewed dark.
hello.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's my favorite tea.
How like minds think alike.
Oh, hello. I found the box of 80 count today at Albertsons.
Oh my God.
I'm set for a while.
Now, what was the other thing you found today that was like
Flower!
gold at the end of the rainbow?
I know. I totally found flour today. It was super exciting. I got the last bag, the last one.
Isn't that thrill when you get the last one?
I know. It was like winning the lottery.
Oh my God. I'm trying to not stress today about the government, the coronavirus. What's going to happen. So I will tell you that doing this project with you and everybody has been so kind. Thank you so much. Just all the feedback and discussion. It's been so wonderful to lift the stress, and that's what we wanted to accomplish. And also to, just feel that sense of communion and with people and get our minds off. I'm happy in the kitchen.
Yeah, me too. I'm so and everybody always is happiest in the kitchen. They stuff themselves. I over Christmas when I had that big party for the 7 fishes, everybody was crammed in the kitchen. I'm like, you guys, there's another part of the house, but everyone stands there. It's just what happens. So it's nice to be able to invite people into our kitchens in this way while we're being isolated from each other. It's so cool.
Yeah. So, which brings me to today's dish, which is in the real terms, pesto alla genovese. I'm going to make more of a traditional pesto, but we'll talk about all of the amazing spectrum that pesto can take, because it's really, there's so many different ways you can do this, and it can go on so many different things. Like tonight, I'm going to put this on polenta.
Yum.
You can obviously, traditionally put it on pasta or spaghetti or linguine.
Yep.
Okay, whatever you like.
Pizza.
Yeah. What else can you put it on? Bread.
Put it in salad dressings. The other night I did a spaghetti squash and I used pesto in the spaghetti squash.
Yeah.
It was really ugly, I have to say. It was really like I put the green pesto in and it was just like, ooh, that doesn't look good.
Whenever I look at mine, sometimes I'm looking at the color like, ooh, but it's
delicious and we're gonna eat it. So how are you making it?
So the genovese pasta is the green basil, with olive oil, pecorino cheese, which is the sheep cheese. I'm using a pecorino parmigiano mix.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have pine nuts and garlic, and that's pretty much and sea salt. That's the traditional.
Yeah.
I have a couple of other different ingredients I add for a twist, and that I like the flavors of. But you can do so many things. I mean, you can make pesto out of chickpeas. You can make pesto out of.
I use arugula in the summer when my arugula is growing, and
tomato pesto, artichoke pesto, really anything. And it just comes from to press or grind. And normally you make it with a mortar and pestle, and it's from Roman time. And you know why I wanted to make this? Because I watched Gladiator last night.
Oh my God, we watched Spartacus the other night.
So it's a little Roman, northern Italy.
Right.
But like in the southern Italy, that calabrese pesto is peppers. They do the peppers.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So anyway, I got my little Cuisinart mini.
Yay.
Not a mortar and pestle for me today. No.
Okay. I don't have one that's big enough. I just have little ones.
I know. I don't have a big one either.
Well, I would venture to say most of the people watching us have a blender.
You know what? I have done it in a Vitamix blender when I didn't have this.
Yeah.
It can be done.
It can be done.
The main thing is you just have to grind it up. So what I do is I'm going to make tonight, it's going to be for about 4 people. But so great about pesto, and I'll post the recipe. Calm yourselves. You know, you can make a ton of this. And what my mom does is she takes ice cube trays and she puts it in the little squares and freezes it. It freezes well forever. And those can be individual servings. Oh,
that's awesome. Hey, somebody posted my friend Holly posted the New York Times recipe for pasta carbonara with ramen noodles.
Whoa.
It looks so good. I'm like, well, you could put the pesto on those ramen noodles.
Why not? Carbonara on basically anything.
I know.
That's combination of flavor.
Yes, here on my napkin, it's delicious.
So as we're talking, I'm just taking the leaves of the. Well, actually, no. This is not how I do it. One thing I love about olive oil is the way that it infuses. You know, you can infuse a flavor into any kind of oil, but I'm putting. I'm gonna have to measure this. I would say like a 1/4 cup of olive oil in but I like to smash and do the garlic first, 2 cloves, because while I'm doing everything else, the garlic is getting into that oil.
Yes, ma'am.
The flavor. So I don't chop it too much. When you do these little Cuisinart things, you don't want to over chop stuff in there because it does its job as a machine, you know.
Yeah, it gets mushy.
Overdo it.
Yeah, I don't know. There's something about that, the heat and the whirring of it that you have to be careful of.
You don't want to over mix and over grind.
Yeah, especially cheese. Oh my gosh, cheese will come into a clump.
Really fine pesto is it's like the consistency of sand. Like fine grained sand. You don't want it to be too macerated.
Smooth. Yeah, it's not smooth.
So I'm putting that in there. So now it's combining with the oil. Now,
okay.
Go a little crazy, and I'm gonna add some spices now before I put in the basil. I'm gonna put some cayenne pepper in there.
Oh yeah, my kind of pesto.
And I like that. I'm just gonna put a little regular pepper. I do a lot of salt and pepper. Sea salt, putting in there. And you have to taste it. You might want more. And then
depends on how salty your cheese is.
Yes, good point. I begin with the Chimayo originally.
Do we live without it? No, we don't.
This makes my pesto a murky brownish green color, much like the consistency of. Well, we better not talk about that. But
yeah, let's just leave it there. We'll just leave that there.
I do another thing too that, again, I'm going to put lemon zest in here.
Oh yeah, I do. I put zest in mine.
I'm putting pine nuts in. Now you could roast them. I'm putting them in raw, but you can roast them a touch. I'm going to put a little lemon zest, and then this is the controversial thing that I'm going to do, and that is. Some people, I'm sure, in Italy will kill me. But,
yeah, for our huge Italian audience.
Well, we have a few. We have a few Italians.
Yes.
I put in butter. I put a little bit of butter.
Really?
Yes.
Well, you know what? That makes it creamier. That's what I put in my cauliflower soup too.
I'm telling you.
Well, everything's better with butter.
Clinched the pesto more of the consistency I always wanted than before with just all of us. So, the Italianos out there, you're not a purist.
It's the new grade.
And then this grated cheese, pre-grated.
Yeah.
For the television viewing audience.
Did you grate it by hand or did you do it in the Cuisinart?
No, I bought this pre-grated, which kind of blasphemy, but oh well. It's where
it's going to be delicious.
Not gonna worry about it.
Yeah.
So
it's in the kitchen. We can't worry.
Nope. I'm just taking the leaves and, taking them off the little stalk. You don't want any of the stalk. You just want the leaves. And you can buy bulk basil everywhere if you're not growing it in your backyard like Debrianna and David do. But I have it in. Oops! Oh God! It just fell on the floor. 5-second rule.
Peck of dirt, peck of dirt. Hey, I saved those. I'm just going to reiterate. Save the stalks. Put them in your bag in the freezer.
All right.
For your soup.
All right. Okay.
So none of those stems, like parsley stems, cilantro stems, none of that stuff goes to waste. Just put it in the freezer.
Okay. Good call. And also, like celery and carrots, those things are just so good for making the bases of sauces and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So I'm putting things in here. I hope I'm not forgetting key ingredients. I don't think I am, but
salt, pepper, cheese, olive oil, pine nuts, basil.
Okay.
I don't know. And then what? And then your secret ingredients.
Yeah, my secret ingredient, butter, and
Okay, so I made pesto this summer from the tops of radishes because I was growing radishes around my squash.
What was that?
Keep the bugs off. And I saw they made these beautiful greens. And I thought, oh my God, you must be able to eat these. And sure enough, you can. And so I made pesto out of them. Wow. And I used pistachios. And it was, it's so delicious. And I also froze it.
I love that you can do different nuts and different greens like that with this. Okay, so I'm going to chop this. And wow, it's coming really fast. I'm going to mix it. I'm not going to do that.
Is it going?
The basil is going. Here goes the basil.
Wow, that's squealy. That's such a funny sound. When I can see it.
Doesn't take that long. Okay, so as you see, the red.
You said that with radish greens. I can't.
Marty.
Hi, Marty. Yeah, I like it too. I like to use all kinds of greens. I went to go get seeds today at the Algofria Nursery, and they were mobbed with people. And I got the last few radish seed packages. All their seeds were gone. Everybody's planting victory gardens. It's awesome.
So fantastic. I got inspired to do that too. Okay, I'm tasting it.
Okay. What do you need?
I need a little salt. But it's good.
I know. It's so good. You can really just eat it by the spoonful. It's also just good on bread, on sandwiches. Mix it with mayonnaise. I like to put it on sandwiches too.
Man, do I have garlic breath. Woo!
I know what.
But guess what? Everyone in my house will have it tonight.
So no problem.
Okay, I think we're done. I don't want to overdo it. Let's see. I'm going to test the taste and the consistency. Maybe one more little. Let's see. Oh, God. That's good. You could taste it.
That was very crazy that it was sold out.
I know. It was crazy that it was sold out. I couldn't believe it either. Oh, that looks so good. So what are you going to do with your polenta? Are you just going to make a soft polenta, or are you going to make it hard, fry it? What are you doing?
I think I'm going to do like soft, creamy polenta with cheese, and then just put this on top and, eat a bowl of it.
Yay. I love cheesy polenta.
See if you can see this, what it looks like.
Yeah.
But I will post a picture of it with polenta later.
Okay, yes, your bowl of polenta.
That's good shit right there. Okay.
Saying.
So anyways.
That's it. Hey, tomorrow I'm gonna do homemade granola. And we'll do that at like 11 tomorrow, our time.
We're going to do some breakfast food. We're going to do granola. I'm going to make a Dutch baby.
Oh, yay. I love Dutch babies. Ah, okay.
Finish. It's a spectacular finish.
Okay, cool.
And that's about it. This is one of my Nana's aprons. I'm on modeling
I love that.
from probably 1952.
I love that. You're modeling it well. You know what? This is what I have for my grandma. This, I don't know if you can see it, was her shopping bag.
Oh my
And
God.
it's sort of macrame, like plastic string stuff that she always went to the market with, and I still have it. Isn't it cool?
Do you use it, or you just?
No, it's my treasure. I don't use it. I have my regular, Whole Foods bags or whatever, but
Oh, that's awesome. What a
but I
great.
have it hanging in my kitchen. See?
She's with you.
Yeah, she's with me.
What was her name?
Oh, she was Philomena.
Philomena.
Philomena Kiaya. Philomena Kiaya. My mother's last name was Kiaya, and I never saw an Italian person with that last name. So when I was researching all my family stuff for my show, I started poking around on the internet because I never knew where we were from in Italy. Nobody talked about it.
Really?
And they all moved.
I don't want to talk about it.
They all moved to France because of the war, so they spoke a lot of French. And my mother didn't like to be considered Italian. She wanted to be considered French because she was born in Marseille. So I had no idea, other than France, where else my family was from.
So
yeah. So one time when the Food Network was just starting, I watched Mario Batali's show, and he used to pull down the map of Italy and then say, we're going to be making food from this region of Italy, and this is why they cooked this kind of food. And when he started talking, I went, oh my God, that's the food I grew up eating. I must be from the middle part of Italy. So when it was the coolest thing. So I looked it up, and there's still a Hotel Chiaia in the middle part of Italy, in the like Puglia region, which is where my family is from.
Yeah, that's my friend Clive in Puglia. She just wrote me today.
Oh, really?
Hope you're okay.
Aw.
Anyways, so that's the area?
Yep, that's where I'm from, Puglia.
So that's a major food. That's a major food
area. Yeah,
area.
major foodie area. So
awesome.
I know, did you see the pictures today of the Italian doctors and nurses? They've been working so long, they have bruises on their faces where the masks go. Oh my God, it broke my heart.
Wow. Well,
it just makes us grateful to be where we are right now.
So shout out to all the hospital workers. And I also want to say a prayer for Croatia right now, because Zagreb got hit by a 6.0 earthquake yesterday. And this isn't enough for the coronavirus, but it wasn't like, a devastating one. I mean, devastating, yes, but it wasn't like destroy everything, but it really rocked everyone's world. All of our relatives are okay that we know of so far.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Super scary.
Yeah, hard.
Awful.
Well, I'm glad we got to spend some time together today.
Hey, me too.
Yeah. Well, send us a picture, and we'll see you tomorrow making granola.
Okay. Yeah, I can't wait. I love granola.
Okay. Mange.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. What?